All right, YouTube is good. Okay, you don't have to.
But Mommy's not here.
All right, well, don't just leave it there then. 2019 Score Football. We'll start it off with this, and then we'll move into Elite. But we want to give the opportunity for some of these teams that are still up on the board to maybe go. Ravens 55, Bills 35, Dolphins 25, Colts are 40, Patriots are 70. So if anybody is looking to get on in, time is running out. The first hit will be coming up very soon. All right, and a little light on the subject wouldn't hurt. There we go. Don't want it to be too shiny either, but well, that's a low numbered card. So again, we're going to start off with the score box, and this was thrown in there to throw in a few extra hits, as well as make sure everybody gets cards. And all right, so we have our first hit on hand. And we'll open up one more pack here. Oh, we got two. Ooh, that's not bad. All right, not bad for a score pack. So somebody's going to get something nice. So here we go. Let's get this party started. And again, once we show the first hit, then these teams are no longer available. Ravens 55, Bills 35, Dolphins 25, Colts are 40, Patriots are 70. And you got TJ Watt, Josh Allen for the Bills. Leonard Floyd, Alvin Kamara, looking like he's at a Cypress Hill concert. Nick Vannett, Cam Newton, George Kittle, Todd Gurley, and Robert Woods for the Rams. This one is numbered 4 out of 6. Kind of hard to see with the shininess, but 4 out of 6. So nice little low numbered parallel for the Rams. Those things never hurt. It's Robert Woods, so that might not make honorable mention. We'll see. I'll make a decision on that later. Signal callers, Eli Manning. So I was reading, I guess they announced the rankings for Madden football. You got Patrick Mahomes there. And Daniel Jones has probably one of the most abysmal ratings in Madden history for a rookie. So he's never played a game. So we don't know how good he is. I'm sure Nick Bosa is ranked much higher, so we'll give him some 1 cent love. But Daniel Jones came in at a ranking of 63, which is brutal. I mean, seriously, I think the hobby is treating him nicer than Madden is. All right? And the hobby can be pretty brutal sometimes. I know. I have my own feelings on Daniel Jones and what he's going to become. And he could be a decent player. I just don't think it's going to happen on the Giants. Maybe he'll find a way out. Giants have blown another draft yet again. But he could end up being all right. Can it be any worse than what we're getting out of what's left of Eli Manning? I don't know. But a 63 rating is terrible. I mean, Tim Tebow got a 70. And if you look at this year's draft class, Tyree Jackson, who was an undrafted free agent quarterback signee by the Bills, is a 64. He may not even make the cut. And we got a first-round draft pick that scores lower. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. But you know what might rank good? Some of these teams that are still left. Ravens at 55, Bills at 35, Dolphins at 25, Colts are 40, Patriots are 70. Do we have anybody looking to get in? Because guess what? That first hit, it's coming soon. I can delay it a little bit by doing this. So now you got about this much time here. That's not a lot of time. So if you're looking to get in on this break, act now. We got Mac Wilson, Paris Campbell of the Colts, which is one of the teams still available. Brett Ripien, Rock Ya-Sin. He's also a Colt, I believe. Jarrett Stidham, who's one of 3 rookies who could potentially make a hobby impact for the Patriots as the season goes along. Nobody signed Jock Patrick yet, right? He's like the only guy floating around that's, I guess, good enough to get a card, but not good enough to sign on a team. So here we go. We are almost to the point where we're showing this first hit. Last call, Ravens 55, Bills 35. Dolphins 25, Colts 40, Patriots 70. Marshawn Lynch there. Darius Geis. Hopefully he has a nice recovery from his injuries last year. Oh, look, Roquan Smith is at the same concert as Kamara. So you want to be a rock superstar. Dak Prescott. Ronald Jones. Jimmy Garoppolo. Hey, Gabby, you want to let the dog outside? Yeah, you can, because I told you to. No, you can, right now. Chris Conley. Chiefs. Lamar Jackson.
She's not even going outside.
Mickey, outside. You will never keep a job. I'm just telling you that right now. Roquan Smith. Travis Kelce. And first hit is going to 15 out of 20. Will Greer. 15 out of 20 for the Panthers. Red zone auto of Will Greer. All right, what do we got next? Deebo Samuel, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's got to get a little 1 cent love, right? David Montgomery, Danny Trevathan, Drew Brees. It is really hot out. Keelan Cole, Cam Newton, and for the Redskins, Terry McLaurin. We've seen a lot of him lately. I want to see a little Haskins. He's like the one guy that seems to elude us so far. So teams are now gone, but we still have 7 packs of score.
You sold out?
No. All right.
Go upstairs and ask Gabby if she's going to paint.
So we're going to put up the anniversary football break that we are filling. 3.5 cases. Remaining teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen, and we should have an announcement later. I'm going to try to make it really enticing to wrap this thing up quickly and get it breaking in the next couple days. All right, I want to see this break on Friday Night Breaks.
You're gonna sit down and watch a movie and have lunch.
So we're going to do something a little, we always like to do things differently, right? Well, we're going to do something that we haven't even offered before. Oh, a snack. Oh, that looks delicious, doesn't it? So, thank you. I can't break with my mouth full, though. It's rude. But thank you. That was delicious. All right, so we can move through these a little bit quicker, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of luck with our elite hits, because it's all about that base, Got Jordan Reed, Micah Hyde, Danny Amendola, Saquon Barkley, Bobby Wagner, DJ Moore, and we got Luke Kuechly, 31 out of 50. So Luke Kuechly, 31 out of 50. Tyreek Cohen. Got Phillip Rivers, Rodney Anderson, and Wesley Woodward. Rookies abound. Hey, Christopher, what's going on? Riley Ridley, Rashawn Gary, Derek Carr, Eli Manning, Rob Gronkowski, Evan Engram, who I'm thinking if he stays healthy, I said this last year, and if you look at his numbers towards the end of the season, he didn't do half bad. Breakout season if he stays healthy. The only thing hurting him is he doesn't have anybody of value throwing to him. Number 26 out of 35, Antoine Wesley. Oh, that stings. Why you always got to bring the bad news, Christopher? Why don't you have good news for us? Always sad tales. Drew Brees, Bradley Chubb, Marquise Brown. Got Aaron Rodgers. And we got some rookies going through here again. Ed Oliver, going to get TJ Hawkinson, going to get to Elite. We got 4 more packs of score to go through, and then the fun begins with Elite Football. All right. It's nice to have them all facing the same direction. Corey Davis.
Don't worry about it.
I look at that as a giant bummer, too. Not as much of a bummer as the other thing, but it's sad for wrestling. I guess it's good for AEW. And we got Myles Gaskin. Myles Gaskin going to be the next hit. DK Metcalf. And 63 himself. 63 rating in Madden. I don't disagree with that. I think the team that he's on is going to penalize him a little bit. And I just want to confirm. Yeah, Myles Gaskin is the Dolphins. So Dolphins with that hit. Now for sale.
Puzzle pizza and pizza marine. There's fruit and veggies.
So Gaskins is a Dolphins rookie. I get him confused sometimes with Boykin, who I believe is a Raven.
No, I don't. I have not come to
Got the buyback card there.
The one that I have applesauce. You can have yogurt. You can have any
So even though we started things off with score, we already got a decent hit. We have Will Greer numbered to 20, the first hit out, and we're just getting warmed up.
Lexi? Yeah? Come here a minute. I don't know if there's a phone out there, but
Was that in regards to Lesnar? Because Lesnar doesn't really put that much effort into it.
I don't know if you put it out.
I don't mean to be mean, and I obviously, you know, he keeps himself in shape, especially for his age. The 2 or 3 things that he actually does, he does well. But I mean, as far as development as a wrestler, he's just a big dude who is pushed to the moon. He doesn't impress me. Now, actually, the best thing I think he does that Brock Lesnar does, and he's probably undervalued for this, is he is able to make other guys look good. All right? Not that those guys can't make themselves look good, but against Brock and the way that he's booked, when you have watchable matches with AJ Styles, all right, there's Dwayne Haskins, a little 1 cent love. Daniel Bryan, you know, guys like that, let's face it, in a real fight, Brock Lesnar would probably snap them in half. He will at least make the match watchable and allow those guys to do what they do for about 5 minutes and then squash them. So, you know. But as far as Brock Lesnar as a worker, his own output, it's just boring. I mean, he's got less of a moveset than John Cena. So, got Caleb Wilson, Mr. Irrelevant, Michael Thomas, James Conner, Cam Newton, Calvin Harmon, and we are going to open up the last 2 packs of score and let the fun begin with Elite. So I think we're expecting one more autograph to come out here, aren't we? Yep, there he is. Yes, it's numbered too. That's not too bad. So we got another numbered auto coming up. Okay. Confirming which team that goes to. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. I always catch the next day on, or maybe not necessarily even the next day, but I usually catch it after the fact on Hulu. So.
I'm guessing this means it's no good.
Yes, that is no good, correct. Unless we know that we cracked it. But if we don't know for sure, it's not worth trying. Got Fletcher Cox. He doesn't look like he's at a Cypress Hill show. He looks... No, Fletcher Cox for the Eagles. Chris Hogan, Lorenzo Carter, Sterling Shepard. He looked like he's in a Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert rather than Cypress Hill. Aaron Rodgers. Well, you know, and it's unfortunate, but with the concussion issues, I mean, they're being super cautious with Alexa Bliss, which makes me think that she's cleared to wrestle, but there is a lot of concern that her career will be very short. Marshawn Lynch, 27 out of 35. So why does Alexa Bliss get the spotlight and she's doing nothing when somebody like Nikki Cross is getting the crowds rolling? Well, I mean, it could be for storyline reasons. You know, they could be building to something, and they don't want to just put it out there just yet. But let's face it, the storylines have been kind of weak lately. And it's going to take a while for AEW to really get their story moving. But once they have TV this fall, it could be a different story line, literally. And we could be seeing a lot of people say, getting tired of the stale old WWE product that we've been getting lately. I'm not saying Monday Night Wars are going to happen anytime soon, but got Cam Newton on the scoreboard card, or scorecard. No, Philip Lindsay. Got Case Keenum. Yeah, and you know what? To be honest, Christopher, and Chiefs, 35 out of 35, Darwin Thompson.
Can't find the phone.
Yeah, well, Brock wrestles about once a year, so that's what the problem is. You just must be catching it at the right time. Or maybe Brock brings ratings. I don't know. Good. In this day and age, you know, I mean, The Undertaker used to scare all the kids back in the day, but nowadays it's not scary anymore. So if they can get Bray Wyatt looking like the real deal, I'm down for that. You know, we don't want to give kids nightmares or anything like that, but if Bray Wyatt does his job, he will scare small children. He's already done a decent job of that with the Firefly Funhouse, and hopefully, with all these vignettes and all that on Bray Wyatt, they don't destroy it and squash his character before it gets rolling. Yeah, well, if you catch Ricochet versus AJ Styles, you know, that's like the glimmer of hope. I don't think Paul Bearer is making it to the reunion show. Just saying. I think that opportunity's gone about 10 years, unfortunately. If he does, then it would probably not only scare the crap out of small children, it would probably scare the crap out of me. So, Elite Football, we got 6 boxes of this. Starting things off with box number 1. And again, our 5th anniversary football break. All right, that is our main football break filling right now. scrolling at the bottom of your screen. The Redskins got dropped earlier today. I didn't add that to the ticker yet. But Redskins are 195. And all the other teams should be up to date. So I got one hit in my hand already. And again, I think Elite sometimes gets overlooked as a, quote unquote rainbow collector set. But I'm always down with the parallels that they got. All right, I got both autographs in my hand right now. So I guess the other half of this box will just have the relic card. Now we've had a few Elite boxes with extra relics in them. So we'll take an extra memorabilia card if we can get it. All right. And I like the die cuts to 24. We saw 3 of them the last half case break we did. So hopefully we'll see something cool in a die cut. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that later. I don't like to look at YouTube videos while I'm at work. Not to make any of you feel guilty. I gotta kill the lights for these. They're too shiny. Let's see, does that help? Maybe a little bit. All right, so we got Dexter Williams, 15 out of 99 for the Packers.
Are you driving anywhere today?
Possibly, but not anytime soon.
Hold out 2 hours. Are you done painting? I'll clean this up.
No.
527 out of 699, LJ Collier.
I'm gonna clean the brushes though because they're gonna get nasty.
Got Barkley, Le'Veon Bell, Matt Stafford, Doug Baldwin. There's a decent one right there. 12 out of 24. Gary Jennings Jr. Was just talking about these. 12 out of 24. Aspirations die cut for the Seahawks. Gary Jennings Jr. Baker, the touchdown maker, right? Matty Ice. Landry. 54 out of 99. Fletcher Cox for the Eagles. Oh, you say that. Eli Manning. 15 out of 99. What the hecker? He was great on Nailed It. But let's face it, this card's a bit of a cupcake. Adrian Peterson. Calvin Ridley. Big Ben. Ezekiel Elliott, Tidal Waves. Jared Cook. We got Mike Evans. Andy Dalton. Jarvis Landry. They got to turn it down. Facebook will kill the video. Jarvis Landry for the Bills. Michael Thomas. All right. Julian Edelman. And we got a little throwback insert here. DeAndre Baker for New York. Irv Smith Jr. And another first autograph out of Elite. 97 out of 99 for the Broncos. Philip Lindsay, who didn't have that much ink his rookie season compared to some others. I mean, we went half the season. He was in contenders draft, and I think he was in elite draft too. All right, so he was in the collegiate stuff, and then we just like didn't see this guy for months in anything. So Philip Lindsay, number to 99, and successful rookie year last year. He could be one of the big fantasy guys to watch. Pen Pal auto for the Lions, TJ Hawkinson. So one of the top tight ends that people are grabbing out of this year's draft class. Some might say the top tight end. Fair argument. TJ Hawkinson, Lions. And as we go through the second half of the first box, don't forget there's 5 more of these that we're going to open up. All right, we got our autographs already out of the way. Now the last half case that we did, we had some nice memorabilia cards, low numbered, shiny, cool patches. So can't rule out something fun coming up yet. That's not too bad either. And that is a blank. So what's on the agenda for tonight? Well, we should have Topps Archive Signature Series ready to go as a draft break. So $49 for a spot. It's one box, one hit per spot. And again, it's a draft style break. So, I don't know. Will we pull a 1-of-1 Trout like we did a couple years ago? Probably not. But we pulled some really cool stuff out of those in the past. And hopefully we'll get to break enough of this case that we'll see something big. Again, I'm not adverse to opening it up with just 5 spots filled. And we'll open 5 boxes. If we get 10 people, we'll open up 10 boxes. But main goal is to have something to open tonight. And the other focus of attention right now is this anniversary football break. So if you're looking for some football, that is where it's at. 254 out of 299, Jewel on Winfrey. What's that one? And Patrick Mahomes with the throwback. I like the way that looks. Odell Beckham Jr., Playmakers. All about that base. We got Tyree Jackson, 479 out of 699. Again, if this were a Daniel Jones card, that would obviously go for more. But if you were picking Madden characters, you got a whole point advantage. Sounds like it's going to be a great season for the Giants once again. Hunter Renfrow, 298 out of 699 for the Raiders. Be interesting to see how he fits into the Raiders scheme. 80 out of 299, Leonard Fournette. Raiders obviously looking to improve their passing attack when they picked up Antonio Brown in the offseason. You see how I just magically wished that card to be there so I could talk about it. Aaron Donald. All right, so the way we do multiplayer cards, unless it's significantly low numbered or a hit, is we start from the top and work our way across and down. So this will actually go to the Browns. We got Denzel Ward.
Wait, what are you doing?
What?
Oh, I thought you were doing a different style of break.
No.
I thought you switched gears.
No. So if we see this card again, then it would go to the next player, which would be Mike Vrabel. But right now that goes to the Brownies. And number 238 out of 299. Star status. I guess Tom Brady deserves star status. He is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever to play the game. No. Throw that out. That. No. 61 out of 299. Raquel Armstead for the Jaguars. And we got Aaron Donald. Memorabilia hit's going to go to, how about them Cowboys? Dak Prescott. So Dak Prescott. Going to be the last hit of this box. And I think I got the right size here. Yeah, man. All right, box number 2 of Elite.
How many boxes are there?
6.
We have what?
Well, not really, because the score box is kind of big and bulky. So.
Want rum and coke?
Rum and Coke? Yeah. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
I don't even know what day it is. I keep thinking it's Wednesday. So.
No, otherwise it'd be Ellie's birthday.
Yeah, I know that, but like not every Wednesday is Ellie's birthday. Today just feels like a Wednesday.
What day is it? Come on, guys. It's Tuesday.
Parmigiano.
Parmesan.
You're not going to eat now, right?
I probably shouldn't eat right now since I'm handling cards. But I'll eat after I'm done. If the gremlins leave anything. Alright, so why do they put cards up to $6.99 in hobby boxes? Why not? Topps Gold, it goes up to the year, so it's like out of 2019. You get a good player, and you'll want. If you had a Kyler Murray at a $6.99, you'd probably be relatively happy. And there's a lot more than 699 of these base cards. It's like saying, why do they put base cards in packs? And then you got somebody else who says, well, why do they make these packs so expensive and they don't have any cards in them? Like a Flawless or a National Treasures.
Ellie? Yeah,
Hey, they got something for everybody in the hobby.
Find frames for those things. They don't make them in that size. So we'll have to think of a different arrangement.
I didn't realize that they didn't put the years on those, and they look exactly the same.
Really?
They're exactly the same.
They don't put the year on it?
No.
That's weird. Why would they not put the year on it?
I don't know, but I'm like, so we just basically bought the same thing we got last year.
No, except I mean, well, she went twice.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I don't know that she'll go next year because I don't think we're doing right.
All right, I got one autograph in my hand here. I don't know, do they even do Retail Elite? I don't really stock the Walmart boxes. 67 out of 99, Khalil Mack. I don't even know if they Elite is. I think Elite's a hobby-only product, isn't it? As of right now, that's the plan. Michael Vick.
What's the plan? I want to know the plan.
If I'm going to National.
What, Ellie?
But we kind of got to get that 5th year anniversary break that's scrolling at the bottom of your screen. 187 out of 299, Lamar Jackson. So, gotten some good pulls. Clayton Thorson. But I think we got some more good stuff waiting in the wings here. Nick Boza, rookie on deck. Caden Smith, number to 699. And Damian Harris, 16 out of 699. So Trubisky. And Marcus Mariota, 43 out of 92 for the Titans. 43 out of 92. Now for sale. 184 out of 299 for Big Ben. And first autograph out of the second box. Going to the Cardinals. Blue ink, Andy Isabella. Andy Isabella. Cardinals.
This is a weird movie.
All right, so we got a couple hits left in this second half here. But we did get our pen pals already. Or did we? Is there another pen pals in here? Oh, we got a good one coming up. We got a good one. Double your pleasure, double your fun. 2 pen pals in this box, not just one.
And we may not get seconds either because the win lunch and
So,
it has to be enough to monitor
Jimmy,
everything.
I'm excited about the hit that's coming up. So unfortunately, it's not very likely that it's the Jaguars. I mean, it could be a 101, but it's not.
What? Where's your water bottle? Where?
So let's see here. Got one of these guys. But who is this big hit that we have? Is it one of the usual suspects? We've hit quite a few of a lot of the big rookies this year. Kyler Murray pen pal would be nice, right? Daniel Jones would be acceptable. I don't know, Cole, but I'm glad you're here so that we can find out if you should be excited. Okay. I'll probably end up having that with Alfredo sauce like dinner last night because that was. No, it's not. If I thought it, I didn't even know it was back there. I would have eaten it.
It wasn't like hiding. It was where it was.
Well, it's going to be hard to top last year's, but the thing with this year's rookie class is there's really only a couple quarterbacks to pay attention to.
Yes. I can't say yes every time, Ellie. Well, I said yes to yes several times.
So we got Mike Allstott.
Yes, Lexi can.
Spellbound, Saquon Barkley, numbered 79 out of 299. Give Barkley a little 1 cent left.
Why are you? My answer to say is no. My answer to say is no.
Got Baker Mayfield, 178 out of 299.
No.
Quinnen Williams of the Jets. Zeke. Leighton Vander Esch. DeAndre Hopkins. I feel like Leighton Vander Esch is like a cult hobby hero. These cards have quite a bit of demand. Being a Cowboy doesn't hurt, but did he really have that good of a season that like people like bug out over him? I don't know. At least his rookie stuff. I wish the Giants had picked Haskins. I think Haskins is going to be all right. 57 out of 95, Quinnen Williams. Again. I don't think Kyler Murray is going to be worth the #1 pick. But that's just my opinion. And I'm partially biased because I really didn't like what he did as far as the whole situation with getting drafted by the A's. I thought that was kind of BS the way he handled it. 398 out of 699, Terry McLaurin. And I'm sorry, but if you're going, you know, I don't like when he gave the impression that he was going to stick with baseball all the way. And he only did that so that he could get a high draft pick, so that he could get a good slot. And then if he stuck with baseball, he was going to get paid like a first-round draft pick. 35 out of 49, Sam Darnold. So I'm sure it was his agent's idea. Nothing against him personally, but just didn't think that was the right way to do it. But hey, he could become a superstar quarterback. Or maybe this guy will be the best of the draft class. Yes, Cole, you do have something coming your way. And it is a Dwayne Haskins Black Ink Pen Pal. So finally, it's not just Terry McLaurin coming your way, which we do have one of those coming your way out of this too. So I guess you got double the fun there. Isabella was cool because it was a blue ink, but Haskins probably don't care what color ink he signed in. It could have been purple, right? Boom. So there you go. Dwayne Haskins finally Haskins shows up for us. Matty Ice for the Falcons. And if you want to see some big booms, any elite autos of Panthers or Seahawks? Not yet. So far, we have the Greer that came out of Score. Well, maybe we'll have an Ohio State one come out of the big anniversary break, which those teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. And I do have to real quick add the Redskins in there because they did end up back today. So 5th year anniversary break. We are looking to get that ASAP. I believe they were 195. So that's now up there. And we are looking at box number 3 of Elite now. Any Quinnen Williams autos in any breaks? I think so. Usually the Jets get grabbed. I think we pulled a Score auto of him. And maybe something else. Maybe Contenders. He's not one I really pay attention to be honest, but I'm not a Jets fan. Got a die cut there. So again, this is the 3rd of 6 boxes we have for Elite Football. And if you want to really get into a crazy break, the one scrolling at the bottom of your screen has a case of 2014 Topps Chrome. Because we started doing breaks in 2014. Yeah, we've been around a little while. No fly-by-night stuff here. All right. Got a case of 2018 National Treasures.
Ow.
We got a case of 2019 TriStar Game Day Greats jerseys. And we have 6 boxes of 2019 Prism Draft. Teams start as low as $85. Most teams are in the range of 100 to 200 range. The majority. But there's still some other teams with some big hit possibilities. The Ravens are 350. The Broncos are 285. Lions are 195. Dolphins 225. Chargers 150. Seahawks 150. Rams 140. Buccaneers 140. Falcons are 150. Panthers 165. Redskins 195. Bengals are 85. Browns are 750. Cowboys 295. Texans 150. Colts 200. Jags 120. Chiefs 200. Patriots 425. Raiders 160. Titans 135. All right, let's see what we're going to start off with in this box. Jets, Jets, Le'Veon Bell. 176 out of 299. That's one of those. And next up, we have Noah Fant for the Broncos, 503 out of 699. Well, we did put the Browns up available as a splits. And, you know, if you pull the right Baker Mayfield, you can turn a mortgage payment into a small house in Michigan. So,
Right there on Are you John? You have one noodle left.
probably not in the best neighborhood, but some of those Baker Mayfields out of National Treasures go for quite a bit. 166 out of 299. Would have been easier for me to do car payment. Then you could have gotten a really nice car, like a Denali. So here we go. This one's going to go to the Titans. Again, standard tiebreaker rules on a card like this. We start from the top and work our way across and down. And if it shows up again, we move on to the next person. That is true. We would still have to hit a true RPA breaker. Baker. 4 out of 299. Leonard Fournette.
Would you be interested in these two?
Yeah, I'll probably throw in my pasta. 319 out of 699. Juan Thornhill. But the way I look at it, all right, elsewhere there seems to be no problem for the Browns going at $700 for a case of National Treasures. That seems to be where the market value lies. But 3.5 cases for $750. All right, not 3.5 cases of National Treasures, obviously, but you know, something's got to fall for the Browns in the other cases. Kerryon Johnson, 3 out of 24. So a little honorable mention type deal there. And Colts get a hit. 17 out of 99, Darius Leonard. So Colts get a hit. Darius Leonard.
How many spots on the anniversary break do we have?
I think I want to say 13 or 14, something like that.
You can do it.
So we need some more, that's for sure.
You gotta get to the national, baby.
Yes.
Share the news. Tell your friends.
Like that. I missed that one too.
Guess what time it is?
Miller time.
One time.
I don't have Miller. I'm
Sam
not
Darnold for the
loving Miller
Jets.
anymore.
Elite coverage. No, you're not down with Miller. Yingling has surpassed it.
Who has?
It's got more calories though.
What does?
Yingling, we drink regular.
I know that. You know when they take fat out, what they add, right? Sugar. You know what sugar does?
Turns to fat.
Yes, and causes inflammation. So you might as well just start with what you want.
That's true. All right,
It's
I'll
really
that
silly
stack
to do
here.
it any other way.
So again, we're on the third box here of Elite Football.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
And we are looking to get, I would like to get this anniversary break up to like 16 teams.
I would like to get it up to 32 teams.
I'm just talking about right now.
Right now?
Like during this video. I would like to get it to 16
Would you
teams.
like red or green?
Would I like red or green? Green.
I have to give us different color cups now because you keep drinking my drinks.
Uh-huh.
That's for you.
I really can't put this around here, though, because it's got ice and it'll sweat. But I can get the day started.
How about if I put it over there?
Mm-hmm.
Forget to drink it now.
No.
It's my nap time.
We don't nap, Mommy.
I need a nap.
2 o'clock rum and coke.
Not
That's no
anymore.
joke. All right.
Those days have passed. The ship has sailed.
The ship has not sailed.
Gabby. So, elite football, or I guess we're well more than halfway through this. Opening a box of scores is like opening 3 or 4 boxes of elite, right? Any Bears hits? I don't believe so. Not yet. There you go. Yeah, Hawkinson's not a bad one. Lions have a good history of getting good production out of their tight ends. You know? Some people say Matt Stafford's an injury risk. You look at his injury history, and a lot of those injuries are more freak accidents. You know, there's not a pattern. You know, like, oh, I broke my hand on somebody's helmet. Like, yeah, that happens. So I think that Hawkinson is a very safe pick. Jimmy, this is you, Mello? No, I'm kidding. Kind of. Oh boy, let's do it. Yeah, I do too. I think Noah Fant's going to be decent, but their quarterback situation is more of a question mark than anything else. So we got DK Metcalf. Rookie elitist.
Mommy, where's the brushes?
In the sink. The bathroom. I had to wash maps and won't get hurt. No, Becky, you're not.
You got Fletcher Cox, 270 out of 299. So we got a rainbow working on Fletcher Cox there.
I'll give you one piece of butter bread. No, I don't have a lot of bread.
TJ Hawkinson.
Mommy, can I have butter bread, please?
So I guess there's one thing I can guarantee is both me and Jimmy will be hungry after this break. Me, just because I haven't had lunch yet. DeAndre Hopkins. And Kyler Murray. It'd be nice to see an auto of him pop out. But I'm glad we finally got Haskins through the door. Gardner Minshew. And Carson Wentz, 16 out of 24.
Food shopping on your birthday?
Food shopping?
Well, then you just won't eat on your birthday. There's that.
Well, you'll be catching for Bella in the morning.
And I wanted to come over and sleep in the tent with us tonight. I mean, tomorrow night.
I don't know about that. 1 out of 70, Raquel Armstead. Not everybody likes roughing it in the great outdoors. You know, camping in a tent in the backyard.
She was excited about that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I told her that's why we...
David Montgomery, 601 out of 699.
No snack?
It's already almost 2:30. You're having butter bread. There's your snack.
Not me.
And Patrick Mahomes, numbered 25 out of 99. That's going to get some 1 cent love as well. Ravens with a pen pal auto. Justice has been served. Justice Hill for the Ravens. And that closes out the third of 6 Elite boxes. Get this chunk out of the way. I can go there. And here we go. So we still got some more hits to come in this one. And it'd be nice to get one of those really scarce pen pals. Isabella was a blue. I'd like to see a red ink pen pal. That would make my day. Madden has Deshaun Watson at 82. I don't know. They got Daniel Jones at 63, so I'm feeling that. Watson at 82, I think, is really low. He must have done something to tick somebody off at EA Sports. Didn't play that well in somebody's fantasy championship game or something like that. I guess the question is there a quarterback that got much higher than him that doesn't deserve it? I mean, you know, it's a sliding scale, so if they're just not giving out high scores this year, I guess I can understand that. If they have Eli Manning above an 82, then the game's broken. We should all boycott. Actually, I boycotted Manning like 10 years ago, so maybe even 15. I don't think I think no, like I can't remember if I bought Manning since I've been married. I might not have. It might have been like year 1 or year 2. Oh, UPS is here, so that means Topps Archive Signature Series is here. Hallelujah. And that means the dog is going to start barking.
Zip it, dog.
Why is Brady a 96? Sorry, doesn't deserve it. I like Watson over Cam. I definitely like Watson over Goff. So I think there's a decent mix going on there that could be improved upon. Brady's way overrated in my opinion. 451 and a 699 Jordan Scarlett. I
Here you go, Dad.
I like Wilson over Luck. Thank you.
That was a new box.
That's a new box. That's right. And hey, something to go with that autograph. 472 out of 699. Dwayne Haskins. That's why we want stuff numbered to 699 in these boxes. Because you could pull a Dwayne Haskins. Yeah, I think Baker should be in the 90s already. He should be. Aaron Rodgers should be at 96 and not Brady. All right, because Aaron Rodgers still has a lot longer to play than Brady does, and I expect better performance even this year. Rivers is a bit of a stat monster, but I'd probably have him down in the same boat as Luck. I'd probably have Luck lower. I think Matt Ryan should still be a 90. I don't think they're too far off on him. Big Ben, again, he's getting up there. Could be an injury risk. 73 out of 99, Rodney Anderson. But see, they update the guys during the course of the year nowadays, right? It's not like it used to be where they were kind of just fixed there. Stafford at 79, definitely low. I would put Stafford above Goff. And I know the running game plays into it. So I guess I'd put him right around Cam Newton. Better arm than Cam Newton, but obviously Cam Newton can run the ball. So we got our 5th anniversary break. Scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. 80 out of 299. And I like talking about stuff like football and Madden more than I like talking about what a break costs. So save me the trouble. Let's knock some teams out. And then we can pay more attention to cards and football than the next opportunity for me to talk about cards and football. Let's get that break up to 16 teams today. All right, I will be making an announcement about this break. We're going to add something to it. All right, we've done some discounts. Again, if the Browns are going for 700, and I'm using the Browns as just an easy example, but there's a bunch of teams that are going in just national treasures alone close to what they're priced in this, and this is 3.5 cases. All right, I didn't put any crazy margin on a break that is supposed to be, an anniversary break. It's almost like a present for you guys. And then I was still offering some discount incentives. Well, now we're going to put some stuff into the mix. So there will be a post explaining how that's going to work later on. Tom Brady. But, that incentive may help things to really move along quickly. And then the team that you were watching for may be gone. Cowboys going to get this one. So Elite Company. Ezekiel Elliott is at the top left. And we got another Saquon Barkley Spellbound. This one's 73 out of 99. 73 out of 99. So if you want a hint as to what I'm going to do for the anniversary break, it's this. I guarantee you every team purchased will have some sort of a hit attached to it. It's very likely to come out of the break, but if you don't get a hit in the break, you'll still end up with a hit somehow. Matt Stafford for the Lions. Another hit for Detroit Rock City there. get to the second half of this box.
Daddy's doing it.
Yeah, he's older than me. I'm not as much.
Let's see what else we got here.
Those Milky Ways. Wow.
Again, lots of big things possible in this anniversary break. And it will be a big point of conversation later tonight. Again, $49 for a spot. We're looking to do Topps Archive Signature Series. Every spot gets a hit. It will be draft style. And I think we got a decent hit coming out here. We've beaten up on this poor guy enough. Let's celebrate. So we got a nice turn of the century to look forward to at the moment.
That's a dog barking.
A few more packs in this fourth box. And then we'll get to showing you what we got.
The big container.
All right.
You can use those.
Double your pleasure, double your
What
fun.
are you going to paint? I gotta get done with that. Throw that out.
Hold on. Oh, let me go check on my paper. That was
You're getting it everywhere. I need to clean this table.
See, this is like paper that you can just erase and redo.
So we are looking for some big hits.
Oh, I can
And we got one coming up.
Daddy, I think this is too dry.
It's too dry.
Yeah.
Your watercolor is too dry.
Oh, it's too crusty.
Too crusty? Well, that kind of happens when you put too much water on it in the first place. That has nothing to do with the painting. That has to do with the paper being deformed. All right, so who we got here? Phillip Rivers, 57 out of 299.
One.
And Jarrett Stidham rookie, numbered 195 out of 699.
Mommy, can I wash my hand and like make something like real with the finger paint?
We got Travion Williams, 3 out of 24.
Would you be able to charge my phone?
Yeah, in a second. Just
Oh, yeah, we need a paper.
probably.
Use your finger.
Hey Jess, can you get me one of these?
Where is it?
It should be in that box, but if it's not, it's in the garage.
What does it say?
Just the regular top loaders.
Mommy,
I thought I had another pack of here, but they're 55s.
Like a 3x4?
Yeah, 3x4 premium top loader.
This?
254 out of
Big
299.
top holder?
No, because you see in the red dot, that's got the point size. I need the regular ones.
Well, what number?
They don't put it on there because they're the regular ones.
Just holds 55? This?
Mommy. Wait. Oh, my fingers just on the sink.
So again, anniversary football break. The big thing, 60 out of 299, Emmitt Smith. And I need some sleeves
I don't
too.
know if it's here or not. I think it's not. If they all say how much they hold.
Okay, then all right.
Then I have to kill myself trying to find it in the garage?
No, it's on the floor if you go to the left. So you just got to move those couple boxes out of the way on the floor. Emmitt Smith, spell that. And Riley Ridley, elitist. So the college stuff weeding itself out. Unless it's a college set, we won't. 44 out of 93. They should be under the table. It's a box full of those. It's like half full of them. TJ Hawkinson all over this break. So we got a throwback insert rookie on that. Patrick Mahomes. All right, never mind. I'll get it. Okay. And turn of the century auto. 30 out of 99 for the New York Giants. I don't know. Should 30 have been his Madden rating? No, I don't think he's that bad.
These?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. You right there?
It's a rum and coke kind of
It's a rum and coke kind of day? Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones. And we saw a blue ink one before, so now we got a black ink. Andy Isabella for the Cardinals.
Glad you feel better. That was the fastest broken ankle healing ever.
You never know what to expect. My hand's free now if you want me to put it on charger. So we got 2 more boxes left to go.
Did you just get pink on my butt?
Wait, let me see. Oh, thanks, Mom.
Please don't get pink on the same one or try not to.
That's the bigger one.
2 more boxes left to go.
I did not do it. It was mine.
What were the Bears rookies ranked? They got Riley Ridley and David Montgomery up there. I guess Montgomery deserves a 78 and Riley Ridley a 72. Find out what they really are. Well, at this point, Jimmy might not remember what box we're on, so. Jimmy is now in his own little Cypress Hill concert. Ooh, Montgomery was 70. That's kind of rough. I'd be mad if I were him, too. But if he spends more time playing Madden than on the field, then he probably will end up being a 70. I wonder nowadays, like, do guys watch film anymore, or do they just play Madden and expect that's the way the game's going to play out? All right, another hit for that team. Well, don't forget, if a team skunks, the skunk bonus is a pretty intense one, too. I think, honestly, the skunk bonus is probably worth more than just about anything either of those teams could pull. So, hit would be nice, but That wouldn't be a bad consolation prize. So you don't need an ink that says no regrets on it. All right, that's a familiar face. Let's see what we got this stack. I can open up a couple more packs, I guess. I was close on Riley Ridley. I thought 70. Montgomery, I would have put at 78. Bo Jackson. A.J. Brown. And Doug Baldwin, 209 out of 299. Daniel Jones, 602 out of 699. Give him a little 1 cent love. Michael Thomas, 16 out of 24. 16 out of 24. Aspirations die cut. I want to say we did get a Seahawk hit. I don't remember though. I don't know. Not out of Elite. What do we get out of Score? No, that was a Chiefs guy. Chiefs, Panthers. I don't remember. Probably not. 221 out of 299. Dawson Knox. Primary colors. Christian McCaffrey. 41 out of 99. We hit like 3 or 4, and we've already hit 3 or 4 now, so we're on par. Or we hit 2 or 3 now so far. Josh Jacobs. Travis Kelce, 196 out of 299. And Chiefs, Chris Jones, Back to the Future, 85 out of 99. So Chiefs, Chris Jones, Back to the Future, numbered to 99. And finishing out the pile, familiar face. N'Keal Harry for the Patriots. All right. 32nd overall pick. So N'Keal Harry, the first round wide receiver for the Patriots, now for sale. All right, so we're finishing up the second half of box number 5. So we got one more box after this one. Do we have one more big auto left in us? We've pulled 2 out of the big 3 quarterbacks. Well, one's arguable, but we pulled one of the 2 big quarterbacks. So we pulled Haskins. We pulled Daniel Jones.
Mine is.
Kyler Murray would make the trifecta. Can it happen? I don't know. All right, got our relic card there. So again, we're finishing up box number 5 here. And then we got one more after this one. All right, let's see how 5 wraps up. So we got N'Keal Harry, Patrick Mahomes. All about that base, about that base.
No trouble. Is that the song?
Yes. 548 out of 699, Foster Moreau for the Raiders. And Rashawn Gary, 21 out of 299. Andy Dalton, 183 out of 299. Riley Ridley. Cam Newton, primary colors, number 130 out of 299. Careful with that, Becky. We got Alshon Jeffrey, 263 out of 299. Saquon Barkley. Oops. Tidal Waves, Big Ben. And how about them Cowboys? We got Danny White, 18 out of 25. He's all right. But then you got Tony Dorsett on the back. So dual throwback threads. Danny White, Tony Dorsett for the Cowboys. That's a cool duel. So number to 25, Danny White and Tony Dorsett. And the last box. Last train to Clarksville. So again, we have Topps Archives Signature Series. Ripping tonight. The question is how many? We've already got 4 signed up for a draft style break. We need a minimum of 5. We'll bust open 1 box per person. And however many it ends up, that's how many we will open. So Ginter, I believe, is scheduled to release on Friday. I think Ginter is scheduled to be released on Friday. If I did that, Jimmy, I don't think anybody would want the card. I'm just saying. That might not be such a good idea. I do have, I think, 1 or 2 cases allocated to me. I think I have 2 cases allocated to me. Oh, it is tomorrow? Oh, then maybe Elements is Friday. I don't know. Yeah, that would definitely get a shit grade. Definitely. Literally.
Yeah.
All right. So I got 1 auto in my hand already.
Mommy,
And let's see what we got. So 3 hits left to show. And hey, if you don't end up with one, there is 1 spot in the rebreak being offered as a skunk bonus prize. So even when it's over, it's not over. And Matty Ice, 68 out of 99. And we got Nick Boza. I'm sorry. This is an Elite Company insert. So this one, we already got 1. So that one goes to the Browns. All right. As Denzel Ward is the top card on this one. But if you now go to going across the card, Patriots and Mike Rabel would be the next ones to get it. So again, multiplayer cards we always have a tiebreaker rule for. Antonio Brown, numbered to 299, so that's 178 out of 299. Aaron Donald. Well, they haven't gotten any hits yet, but they've definitely gotten cards. As always, all cards ship in all of our breaks. Even players from Duke, like Daniel Jones. And Archive Signature Series, $49 for a spot. Got Drew Lock. Every spot will get one pick to draft from. And 21 out of 47, Trevor Wesco for those Jets, Jets. Kelvin Harmon, 57 out of 299. So it'll be interesting to see the chemistry. Harmon to Haskins. That could be a hashtag someday. Alexander Madison, 516 out of 699. Emmitt Smith with another Spellbound. This one's numbered 158 out of 299. And Vikings. Irv Smith Jr. Vikings. Irv Smith Jr. Black Ink Pen Pal. If anybody's looking for any personal breaks, we have our list of personal boxes up on our pinned post. And we do still have 3 boxes of Elite Football. Now, one of two things is going to happen. They're going to end up in a small football mixer, or somebody might want to get them right now at $139 a box, ripped and shipped. Either way works for me. So, Elite Football. If anybody wants to keep the wheels going on Elite Football, we do have personal boxes available at $139, ripped and shipped. That. Heading into the home stretch, last stack of packs. But the fun don't stop. We're just getting it started in the afternoon today. We are looking to get some pulls out of Topps Archives Signature Series. That's interesting. Okay. Had a little bit of deja vu there. And here we go. This is how it's going to finish up. We got Lamar Jackson. Will Greer, 1 out of 24. That is cool right there. I like that. 1 out of 24. His rival for playing time, jersey number, not his. But 1 out of 24, Will Greer, to go with that red zone number to 20 auto and score. I would call that a good day for the Panthers. Ty Johnson, 121 out of 299. Lions, I think, had a pretty good break as well. Got Andy Isabella, 429 out of 699. No Kyler Murray's, but the shorter printed Isabella color, and two autos of his out of the pen pals. Not too bad of a day. That's a decent consolation prize for not getting a Kyler Murray. Redskins, of course, having a good break, pulling Haskins and McLaurin. 215 out of 299 for the Colts, T.Y. Hilton. Got Caden Smith, 283 out of 699. Got Beckham on the Browns here with the Playmakers card. And the final autograph goes to the Bears. David Montgomery, 31 out of 49. 31 out of 49 for the Bears. And last hit, Jets, Jets. Another Sam Darnold elite coverage. They couldn't have put a numbered one in with the, no, 2 base ones? Okay. Well, 2 is better than none. So, elite coverage, Sam Darnold, the final hit. And let's recap this before we do the recap. Anniversary break. Ravens are 350. Broncos 285. The Lions are 195. The Dolphins are 225. Chargers 150. Seahawks 150. Rams 140. Bucks 140. The Falcons are 150. The Panthers are 165. Redskins are 195. Bengals are 85. The Browns are 750. The Cowboys are 295. The Texans are 150. The Colts are 200. The Jaguars are 120. The Chiefs are 200. The Patriots 425. The Raiders 160. And the Titans 135. And if taking out a whole team is too much, we don't do minis and fillers, but what we've started to do is something called splits, where we'll actually split the team up so everybody's in the break. All right? It's not just you got a 1 in 10 shot or something like that of getting your team. No, everybody is still in the break and has a chance to get something, and a very good chance. Probably somewhere between a 60 and 80% chance. The first splits that we ran, everybody ended up with, every slot ended up hitting something. So that is always the goal. But again, to make it so that even some of these big teams could be had for a little bit less, splits is our way of doing it, because we don't like people to go home with nothing. All right? All our breaks are designed that 99.999% of the time you get cards. So the splits are a little more relaxed, but they give you the opportunity to get on a big size team for a low price. So it's kind of our compromise there. Let's see what we got here. So again, honorable mention here, Will Greer, numbered 1 out of 24. Irv Smith for the Vikings. Cowboys got a dual relic. Danny White, number to 25. Tony Dorsett on the back. N'Keal Harry for the Patriots. Chris Jones for the Chiefs, number to 99. We got here Matt Stafford, Lions. Justice Hill, Ravens. Honorable mention, number to 24 as well, Carson Wentz. No, you're not seeing double. Sam Darnold, elite coverage, ×2. Colts, Darius Leonard, number to 99. Yeah, we got a lot of these number to 24 ones this break. I think we got like 6 of them. Kerryon Johnson there. Matt Ryan for the Falcons. Dak Prescott, Cowboys. TJ Hawkinson for the Lions. Broncos to 99, Philip Lindsay. He does not sign stickers well. He should just stop doing stickers all on card. Gary Jennings, number to 24. Darwin Thompson of the Chiefs, I think, number to 35. Our buyback card was a Keith Bishop. Center guard for the Broncos way back when. Myles Gaskin of the Dolphins. Terry McLaurin, Redskins. And we got 2, but different color variations. Andy Isabella, a little black and blue for the Cardinals. You would have felt more black and blue had you not hit anything, but well, no Kyler Murray. That's not all that bad. We got David Montgomery, number to 49 for the Bears. Will Greer, number to 20 for the Panthers. Daniel Jones, number to 99 for the Giants. And Dwayne Haskins for the Redskins. He should have been drafted to the Giants, but he was meant to go to the Skins because it's inside his last name. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, the Giants suck at drafting. So Archive Signature Series, Active Player Edition, $49 a spot. That will break tonight. So will it be 5? Will it be 10? Will it be 20? I'm hoping for 20. I'm hoping we bust the whole case tonight. So let's get that going for this evening. Again, that is on tonight's itinerary. And anything else that we can get some movement on would be great as well. We will be putting some posts up, pushing some teams. Let's get some big hits and fulfilling some cardboard dreams. Come on. Anybody have anything for me before we sign off? Again, our hit of the night. We'll have more hits today, so this ain't necessarily all that we have the opportunity to pull. But we do hit of the night on Instagram now, so it gives us some Instagram content. And
Instagram?
yes, I do. So anybody got anything for me? Any requests? I can do personals right now. All right, I only have 1 box of this left. That's not in a break. 1 box of museum collection. I'll do this by the pack as well, if anybody's interested. We can do it for the whole box, $209. We can do it by the pack, $59 a pack. So the Redskins had Haskins and McLaurin. Redskins got Haskins and McLaurin. We have 3 boxes of Elite still available if anybody is looking for a personal. All right, and again, sometimes when you get the black ink show up in a box, you never know. You could see something like that happen. So that does happen from case to case. Shoot, we even got 2 whole Sam Darnold relics. So So again, $209 for the box, or we can do $59 a pack on Museum Collection, or $139 for Elite Football. Anybody looking to do a personal? Otherwise, we'll be back on a little bit later. And again, we're looking to get some teams going for all the breaks that we have up right now. WWE Legends, it's $45 a spot, 2 for $85, snake draft style. So there will be 2 rounds in that. And, you know, with Legends, you do get a little chance of some extra hits there. So could be some wraparound for the top spots, too. And we have 4 baseball breaks, including that archives break that we're going to do tonight. We have our Bats Hit Crazy, our 10-box Pick Your Team mixer, and another Museum Collection break. Walking Dead, the only non-sport on the board right now. That's got 4 spots. We need 10 out of the 12 to run it. So Walking Dead. That'll be one of the ones I'll post. I'll repost individually so that we can try to get that moving. And did I miss any? The 5th anniversary break kind of goes without saying. It's the one scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. But if anybody's got anything for me, hit me up on Messenger. Otherwise, we'll rip you a new one later. See you soon.